Twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star, Spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show this morning. Well, I guess I better stretch that out a little bit because y'all can't see that worth of crap, I know. There we go. That's better. How are we this morning? We got Mr. Butcher. Mr. Butcher made it in here first. How about that? John Mack, Mike Whaley. Accelerate's here in the morning. Mr. 3D Printer Noob. Mr. Vince is in here. Slug is in here. Oh wow, Mr. Foreman, good morning, sir. How are you? And Josh, what's up, buddy? Matt, how are you? Trolling for dollars, what's up? David Nemi, Matrix Clone, Mapro 6, Minnesota Maker, Mike, and Papaw's Projects is in here this morning. For those of y'all that don't know, it was Ed 3358, I believe. It's now Papaw's Projects. Zimmy, Thomas, good morning. Woohoo! We got a house full coming in this morning. I like it. Today's the day. Morning, Brian Vines. Hey, laminate list. My wife is in here. She left me a sticky note that said as soon as she comments to say that, laminate list. So I had a sticky note and I did what I was supposed to do. Woohoo! Thank you, beautiful. Appreciate it. Now I've done my duty for today. Alright, it's time to get everything ready for Earth. Because I didn't get crap yesterday. Mr. Country gets a wrench. I wish there was a way you could change that and make it a frying pan. I think that'd be cool. I know she might drop the hammer on me. She might. She did it 23 years ago. She dropped the hammer on me. Weekend Mate, what's up, buddy? How are you? Well, I have to say, both of them are running, and both of them are running well. Let me turn this way. Right there. They're both coming. My earth prep is I got down last night. I did the wiring, cleaned it all up, made it look good. It's ready, and it is printing And I know it's just a frog, but it is printing very, very nicely. That thing just prints. That's it. Yeah, you may be right. I did print an Ada Linda with this last night, but I used that out to filament, and I still had under extrusions where it's not under extruding with anything else. I think there's going to be a giveaway at my booth, at my table. I think we're going to. I actually may donate some to F3D PCH to give away as well. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the damn thing printed well. And I'm using some leftover. I had, you know, the little piece of rolls of the Pro PLA for Matter Hackers that I used to build the frame with. I'm printing with it right now, and it's smooth as butter. I do have some, you know, problems on the. There you go, Mike. That's one thing. That's cool, Josh. I'm glad that it's at least getting a little better, you know. Roy Holly's in the house. Good morning, sir. Good morning. I did want to say that you know, I know there were other people that sent me stuff, but the people that had gift tags that were earmarked for the build are on a sheet. It'll be laid out at ERRF. Says, you know, these people. And if I missed somebody, I am so sorry. Don't think I did. My wife wrote them all down. She looked at my list last night. I don't think I missed anybody. But if I did, I put Kuntry Klub at the bottom. So you're included. I just want you to know. Nobody was ahead of the game. I didn't do it in any particular order. I did list David Olson first because he bought all the filament and other things. So he sponsored the build itself, if you really want to say that. And Duet 3D was the sponsor of the electronics, and I promised them that when I did it, I would display their name and blah blah blah. So, you know, I want to be able to take a picture of that. And as you can see, I found a place for my Powered by Duet 3D sticker. It's right there. There's a Country 3D sticker on top. Morning, Filament Frenzy. How are you, Tom? Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. So glad. I am so glad to see people using the Discord like they are. Last night, I think I told my wife, there was 8 people in the room last night at 11:30-ish. 11:30. They were talking about anime, so I mean, it wasn't my cup of tea, but they were there. And they were talking, and if you had a question, you probably could have broke in and asked a question, and they'd have tried to answer. Whether they could or not, you know, is a different story, but they would have definitely tried. No, baby, you did a great job. Great job. What's up, Apocalypse Survivor? Robbie Mack was still going. You weren't in there when I got in there, and I got in there at 11:30, so you got in there late yourself, my friend. I hear you, Zimmy. I hear you, buddy. One of these days, I'll go back to work. One of these days. Unless there's one of y'all businesses out there that just wants to sponsor my channel and pay me a salary every month for me to sit here and do this every day, and I can get on and go, this episode is sponsored by... Oh, it's Pinky in the Brain time again. You can pay me a celery. I don't like celery. I really don't like celery at all. Not celery and peanut butter, not celery and soups. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form. I can eat it though. Okra is the one thing I cannot eat. I don't like raw tomatoes. But okra, no, not for me in any way, shape, or form. Fried, grilled, whatever. Hey, that's fine, Mike. If I'd have known about it, I'd have went. We are not discussing vegetables. Were you lucky enough to get probe running for ERRF? Yes, this benchy that I am printing right now is auto bed leveled. auto bed leveling on this is a lot different than auto bed leveling in Marlin and on Cartesian printers. I still haven't flipped my axes, so, you know, may do that when I get back. Hey, you know what? My wife loves fried okra, but it makes me sick. It makes me gag when it gets in my mouth. And I mean instantly. It's an instant gag reflex. I don't know if it's a psycho, you know, somatic thing from when I was a kid or what. Bo, I started over with a fresh new config, put all the settings in there like I was supposed to, and it started picking it up. So then I had to work out, you know, bed leveling, and bed leveling is not fun either. You actually run a G29 one time to get your bed level, to get a height map, and then in your G code you can put G29S1 and it'll use that file instead of probing every time. So what is okra? Filament frenzy, you'll have to come to the States and find some. I'm with you, Slug, especially boiled okra. It looks more like snot. Yeah, boiled okra is just nasty looking. And some people love it. I can't stand it in soup or any other way. No way whatsoever. No, it is not, Bo. It's OKRA. Okra. Is it like redneck foot? Well, I'm pretty sure it's a southern thing. Not sure because I know that it gets sold up north places. But I believe that it's one of those things that somebody said, "Oh, let me try that," and they were like, "That's okay, I can eat it." They shouldn't have. They should have said, "Oh, that's poison, that's nasty." Okra ain't okay with Kuntry 3D. That's correct. You are correct. Damn, Matrix. It's a Georgia thing. No, you're a Georgia thing. Yes.
Morning.
Morning. Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
What's up? Hey, Saxton. You see Pappy?
TV, bro.
You see Pappy? You see Saxton? There's Saxton on TV too. Say hey.
Hey. Say have a good day. We're going to school.
Y'all have fun. I love you.
Love you.
Have a good day, Kay.
Yes, sir. Good day.
All right. We'll see y'all later.
All right,
Thank you,
yeah.
buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, what's up? Mike made it. Midnight Giants in the house. Haven't seen okra up there since you was a kid. Yeah, that's because adults, smart adults, don't eat it. Dude, fried okra doesn't look so bad, and, you know, it doesn't smell so bad, and I don't know, it probably ain't that bad, but, dude, look up boiled okra. That's all you got to do. The geographical origin of okra. Whatever. Do you? I'm glad you do, Joshua. Alright, Bo, that's enough history lesson on okra. No, it's not that important. Rolled in cornmeal and pan fried. You know, Apocalypse Survivor, I guess that would be okay. I don't like okra, period. So, not from me. Not for me. It wouldn't be good. That's the way my wife likes it too, 3D Matter Maker. Near burnt. So, yeah, I get it. I'll be right back. Let me go see what this dog's doing. swear. All right, good deal. But enough about okra. Well, yeah, that's enough about okra. That's all that needs to be said. Oh, I know, Ashley. Yes, and my wife's the same way. She's got a southern drawl that won't wait. She don't think she does, but she does. I mean, I have a southern accent. No, she's got a southern drawl. So, is it buffering? It shouldn't be. I mean, it looks good on my end. Matrix Clone 3D Map. Jason said he was getting some buffering too. Slug's not. So, y'all try the refresh button. I don't know. I know Matrix Clone has issues with my stream. I don't know why he has issues with my stream. When nobody else is having issues, he's having issues. Stream health is good, 720p. If I go to the, let me go over to analytics and let me see. View full analytics. I bet she did. What's up? What do you mean it's a little boring? Come on, man. What's so boring about it, Mr. Norab? What would we change? No, I'm not. I'm not running G32 in start code. Nope. What would you change? Other than my face, what would you change? Yep, nope. 720p, good stream. Looks like most people are getting 720-ish. All right, man, get some work done. We're getting. We are. What do you need to know, Mapro 6? But no, Joseph, I don't run the G32. I have yet to run the G32 at all. I do have an issue, and I don't know how to solve it. And I'm hoping somebody at ERRF is better at the boards than I am. Because when I do a G29 and it, or you know, whatever, and it finishes, it goes out and it comes back in and it crashes. Then it goes out and it goes and it starts its thing. It's kind of weird. What's up, Hawk 3D Proto? How are you, buddy? How are you? Love the southern drawl. Ashley, yes, you have a good day too. All right, Matt, take it easy, buddy. Oh, I hate the dentist. Whoo, you pushing it. You're pushing it, Mapro 6. Oh, I thought you were leaving. But if you're not, okay, good. MMPP0. Yes, it is coming to ERRF as well. I cleaned up all the wiring last night. I'm quite proud of myself. It looks good. That spool holder leaves a lot to be desired though, because it's too short. It's the same one I've got over here, but here I don't have the height, so I can't have it as high. Not yet, y'all. Alright. Yeah, but MMPP0. Come on. Who is that? That's new. Did I document? Well, that's one of those stories that makes you laugh and cry at the same time. Because yes, I documented the entire thing. Unfortunately, it was before I had streaming set up, and I hit the stream instead of record button. So it streamed it all to YouTube in a stop motion, jittery, pixelated mess. So I may, Hawk. I'll check it out. But that's what happened to the documentation of building that. And we call it the country bow. Not the printed AM8. It's the country bow. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, we have officially dubbed this the Country Cube. Country bow and Country Cube are going to be side by side at ERRF. Will I shout out the other YouTubers who are streaming at ERRF? What do you mean? Will I shout over them? Will I be louder than they are? I don't know. I don't really think that I'll have to over. Nope, not Country Slow. Yeah, that sucked. I'm gonna tell you now, that really sucked. But I'll be assimilated. No, I don't know. I don't really know. I think about the only live streaming. Oh, just let you know who is streaming. How will I know who's streaming? If I'm streaming, how will I know? Joseph. Well, and that may be so. It may be in the bed.g file, but the place where they tell you to go to do the automatic, it's only got a Delta configuration, and I don't use that. So, I mean, I don't have a probe points file as far as I know, but when I run G30 S1, it does the same thing. It goes out, it goes in, it crashes, then it comes out, and then it goes over and probes the point. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know. Trolling for dollars, I really don't know. Brian Vines, I do not have a streamy sense. If I did, I wouldn't have missed Mike's yesterday. And I missed it. I mean, I was busy yesterday working on this all day, but I could have had him up in here. But I didn't get a notification, and I didn't have my streamy sense on. But as far as I know, this is going to finish while we're here on the air, and we're going to look, because as you know, I've had several tries at the benchy. Several tries at the benchy. So we're going to see. But I really should stick the camera on it, because I want y'all to see. I want you to see the benchy. I have to be careful get my filament in the way. Let's see how that looks. What's up, Making It So? How are you, buddy? Oh, let's go in here and fix the focus a bit. There you go. Yeah, no, this is looking 1,000% better than yesterday. This right here, this was my first auto level print yesterday. The first one. Well, first one that succeeded. Wait, no, it wasn't. This one was 150 benchy, not the. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was the big benchy, or the big froggy, because he's got some really crappy crap on his back. But I printed him, and he looks good. He does. There was something what did we start whenever we left? It was this frog. That's what I let finish after we left yesterday. Making it so, that's what you're watching right here. The right there. The blue benchy is on the Hypercube Plastique, the Kuntry Cube. It's not a bad benchy. There's still some artifacts in it, but it's not bad. There's not stringing's okay and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's 20 millimeters over, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. It may be a little further with the bigger probe, but I would think center to center of the hole is the same. It's 20 millimeters. I could make it a little bigger, I guess, or a little less, maybe 18 millimeters. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, it's working. It's working pretty good. Joseph, if you're going to ERRF, I would love to talk to you about it. Because as it sits right now, I'm not messing with it today. You see how it's printing? There? That's the way I want it to print like that at ERRF. So, yeah. I want to be able... I've got a folder that's... I put files in it sliced specifically for that. I just created some specifically for this. Because basically at ERRF, they'll both be printing all the time. But they'll be printing small stuff like the benchy or the country frog or, you know, something of that nature. Not a lot. See, at Murph, I didn't know what I was doing, but I've actually learned my lesson a couple times since then. Print stuff that's small, takes about an hour, so you can give, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 of them away throughout the day, and that's it. And one of the main reasons for bringing my H3DP, the Hawk 3D Proto icon, we'll see, man. Oh, Lord. Joseph, send me an email. It'll be easier. country3d@gmail.com, because I won't remember this. And yeah, country3d@gmail.com. My favorite filament, my go-to filament is 3D Solutech. So far, I have 2 that kind of tie for my favorite, and that's the Polyalchemy Elixirs and the Protopasta Galactic Empire Metallic Purple. So I have a couple that share, you know. What's up, Martin? I don't blame you. Wait for food. What's my go away from filament? That right there. That right there. That right there. Do not, under any circumstances, buy that. I'm giving it away. I'm going to give some of it away. I promise I'm bringing it. Maybe you'll have better luck with it than I did. Yeah, the Alpta. Yeah. I tried printing it at 235, 240. I mean, you saw my Luby. This was printed at 235, 235 degrees. Any less than that, the extruder did nothing but skip. Speaking of which, we have something to discuss here in just a minute. But yeah, this benchy's actually working out really good. I really need to get rid of the bulge in the corners. Okay. Whew. Send you some of it, you'll pay for shipping. The thing is, what I'll do, tell you what, Mike Whaley, I'll put your name in the hat for the drawing, and if I draw your name, we'll ship it to you. How about that? How about that? I'll ship it to your daughter. She can use it to print on her ender. How about that? That work for you? I need to go check out some of Joe's videos. Am I getting any more printers? Well, I do have an idea for the next one I want. Am I buying another printer right now? No. The next one I get will be built as well, unless, you know, somebody sends it to me, a kid or something. But the next one I get will be a built one as well, and that I'm hoping will be the rail core. But I got to get a job first so I can afford to buy the stuff for it. Y'all did a great job buying stuff on this, but print a mini Delta. Mr. Buttram's all over that mini Delta. I don't know about it. I will have to see. Yeah, I'm really, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 printers. Okay? I have 7 printers. I don't have a business doing anything that's printing. Call it a DIY kit. I guess, Mr. Buttram, I guess I do. Well, yeah, I guess I could, but I am going to tell you, I am this extruder up here that I keep looking at, this After ERRF. I told him that I would have the box at ERRF in its entirety. Well, minus the juicy fruits because I ate those. But in its entirety so that people could look at it. So, you know, that's... Well, no, and I get that. I get that, Hawk. Thank you, Joseph. I'll check it. But yeah, it's you know, it'd be great if I could do YouTube full time. I would. I mean, I do 2 hours every day. I got a buddy that does a morning show from 6 to 9, and that's his job. He does a radio show from 6 to 9. That's his job, but he works at a radio station. You know, I do not. No doubt, 3D printer noob. Me too, buddy. Right? There you go. The alien's supposed to be them. Well, thank you, Hawk. I do appreciate it. Now, are you coming to ERRF this year? It's the inaugural year. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, cool, man. Well, when you're over here, if you come to Florida, look me up. What's up, Living Like Larry? Surf 2019. Hey, Daytona would be great. Daytona Ocean Center would be great. Don't talk them into it. You have to do it. That's the thing, Alien 3D. And I know you're starting your new business right now, but you know that's something you have to do. Oh, I will, Hawk. I promise I will. But you know, the printing a 3D printer over here. When I first printed this, my idea was that it has to be a thing, because that's what RepRap is all about. Is 3D printers making other 3D printers. You know, it's what it's about. But when I found out at Murph it wasn't a thing, that people just didn't do it, and I'm like, well, why not? It works, you know. And then the printed hypercube was, I knew it could be done. Yeah, I'm using OBS. But I knew it could be done, but could it be done and work well? You know, look, like right there, it looks like I've got a problem with some under extrusion on that one layer benchy there. I'm not convinced about these extruders. Back to that. My extruder that was purchased for this build. First off, I want to show you. Let me close this one. And let me get this one over here, because I want to show you up close. Because it's not going to do any good if I try to do it from far away. So let me show you up close. I heard it clicking last night. You know, that really crappy click that it does when you really don't want it to, right? So I come in here and this is what I find. Oh, yeah, you can't see that worth of crap. Come on, you can do it. It's just not going to focus on that black. But anyway, it's this gear is completely chewed up. Okay? Right there it's missing. I mean, you can see the teeth missing right there. Then the big gear that goes on the outside of it looks like this. Okay? That is that's what the other gear looked like. So when those two got together, it just wasn't doing anything. It would just sit there. So it wouldn't do anything. Not only that, the entire thing was sloppy play. Sloppy play. Okay? Gear broke for what? That's right. So I robbed the same extruder off of the TiVo. This is the TiVo extruder that's running this now. And it is working 1,000% better. Is it 100% or is it 100% great? No. But this and guys, you know that when I put stuff in my list, I tried to do it as cheap as possible. I think this extruder was like $14. I think that's what it was, 14 bucks. Okay? Not complaining at all. $14. Okay? But yeah, it's just crap. It's crap. It's crap. Slug asked me 1,000 sub giveaway. I have a bunch of printers. No. 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, I built from scratch. Okay, so those aren't going anywhere. The TiVo little monster, I've put so much into it, it's not going anywhere. My Ender 3 was given to me by my son-in-law. It's not going anywhere. My Prusa is signed by Joseph Prusa in orange. Probably still the only one in existence that's signed in Prusa orange. And see, that's too hot. That's one problem right there. See that? That's too hot on that little archway. That's why my corners are shot out, because it's too hot. Anyway, so it's not going anywhere. And then the Monoprice Mini that I have, it won't print much. It doesn't print very much at all. But it's great for taking to. Yeah, I know I did change it from the cheaper one, Mr. Buttram, but the ones I looked at, there were $16 on there, and I believe when I looked at this one, it showed Metal Gears, this Metal Gear anyway, the one that goes over the shaft on the drive. I knew this one was plastic, but it also showed a different hob gear than what was in this, and I have to find the hob gear. It's around here somewhere. Which this hob gear, there's nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I like the hob gear. You can't see it. I'm showing it to this camera and it's not even on. So, yes, I get it. I get it, Mr. Buttram. I do. But it is what it is. It fell apart in like 2 days. Thank you, Hawk 3D Proto. I appreciate that, my friend. I really do. I really, really do. Thank you very much. But yeah, the extruder quit, so I stole the one off the TiVo and we're printing fine. The thing is, I had to swap the wires around, of course, because the pairs were different on the motors. And then I had to flip it because it's backwards from the other one. So, yeah, it was fun. But it's there. There will be, yes. The Wednesday, I'm hoping the Wednesday after I get back from ERRF. If it ain't Wednesday, it'll be Thursday. I am going to record a video. It's going to be talking about what I'm giving away. I'm going to randomly select a ship out of this box back here. Okay? No. I understand, Mr. Buttram. I get it. I mean, and I like the Titan Arrow design. But, I mean, you can go look and see if you find a better one. Go look and see. Make sure it's got metal gears and stuff in it. And then let me know about it. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it. Just let me know about it, because I'm not even researching it right now. I just know that the original E3D the Titan, or whatever this is, the Titan extruder is like $197, and I'm not paying that for one. Anyway, I'm gonna select a random ship. From there, get the associated book. I'm gonna shoot the video. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that whoever watches my videos, okay, I'm going to let it run for 2 weeks, I think, maybe 3 weeks. And whoever comments, every comment, only commenters, that's it, will be eligible for the drawing. And they also have to be a subscriber. So if your subscription information is private, like, if you don't show me that you're subscribed, and I can't verify you're a subscriber, then, okay, you won't get it. Now, if you're one of those that I recognize on my comments, you know, from my morning show every now and again, or every time, then fine. But if I can't verify that you're a subscriber, then you're not going to get it. So I'm going to draw from the comments, verify they're a subscriber, and they're going to win. No, it's a random Star Trek ship from my Star Trek ship collection. The Eagle Moss Star Trek collectible ships. I have a bunch of them that I'll be giving away every 500 subscribers I get. Have I ever printed a horseshoe? Nope. Yeah, and see, the thing is, though, it comes with a metal hob gear and a plastic one. And I think, I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at the kit. That's not the same kit you bought, though, is it? I've got that little box here somewhere, right there. Yep, nope, there's no metal hob gear in this one. I've got the box right here that it came in. I mean, it was nicely packaged. Everything was nice about it. So, yeah, I mean, that looks like it would probably work. And I mean, it's even, if you look at the gear, it even looks more like a true Titan than well, especially than this one did. So, So yeah, it's look, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all. So, cool. I think it's awesome. Making it so, I think it's awesome. Good morning, David Olson. Sorry if I missed you. I thought I said hey, but maybe not. Yeah, people, that's the giveaway. So that's what I'm going to do. And the only reason I'm narrowing it is so that you're not here for a giveaway. You know, I want you to be a subscriber and I want you to stay a subscriber. I want it to go to somebody that has been here and you know. It's almost done. It's getting there. We'll see how it looks. One thing is I'm printing it too hot. I need to turn the temperature down just here. I can do it on the thing over here. Drop it down to let's drop it down 5 degrees before it goes on to the smokestack, because that's too hot. I mean, that it really is. I can look at it and tell that's too hot. Yes, yes we have. People, yes we have. No, it's 1 entry per person. On TubeBuddy, and I'm going to do it with TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy allows you to randomly select a commenter, and it'll make a list of individual names. Now, I mean, if you've got 2 or 3 accounts, I can't help you. I can't help that. But like I said, if you're subscribed with 2 or 3 accounts, then good for you. You know. Yeah, well, one problem I saw last night before any of that happened, okay, is this was the little thing here when it was going back and forth, you know, doing the retraction and stuff. This little screw, it was so loose on the shaft that it was tapping on the thing. So but yeah, that it was being a pain. But yeah, that one looks okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Back to that. But I was disappointed last night, and I do not have an extra. So if anybody has an extra extruder that they can lug to ERRF, just in case this one craps out, then let me know, because we can bring an extra, because I don't have another extruder kit. I could print one, I guess, but I don't have all the parts. So anyway, the TiVo doesn't have a extruder right now. It will have sooner or later. But see, there's no stringing, there's no nothing on the benchy. It's printing fine. Once I get the temperatures and all dialed in, how this thing's actually going to work, because you know, over the past couple of days I've been rushed. I mean, not rushed, but like yesterday I spent all day getting the auto bed leveling to work. I got some items in I was going to use, but the damn sensor is so weak on this. The one I purchased is so weak, it won't sense through the damn sheet that I've got. So, you know, I ordered another one. My fan nozzle, as you can see back there, is that's PLA, by the way. Everything on this is PLA. Actually, I think some of these people's thumbs are broken. I think that's the issue. I think they have bad thumbs disease. That, and a lot of people just don't even think about it. You know? I did add it to my wish list though, Mr. Buttram. The specified voltage are 6 to 36 volts, David, and it's running off a straight 12 volts right now. So I mean, it should be good. Yeah, right? Pretty much. Yeah, that's a good question. But yeah, I mean, it should be plenty of voltage, because the ones that I've ran on this several times over here. Oh, and by the way, the print finished. Got a little bit of stringing, but the print quality on the other printed printer is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. It just prints. It just continuously prints. I like it that it just prints. So I'm gonna start another print right now. Actually, you know what? I need to. Well, that was unforeseen, but I need to go ahead and copy all the 3D files that I sliced for this morning over to it, so I can try one of them. Then we can see how that's going to work. Alright. Let me copy a folder called Country Bow. We're going to go here. Control V. Alright. What's up, Outcast One? How are you, buddy? Mr. Buttram, if you do, that's great. If you don't, then that's fine as well, man. I mean, really, the printer is built and it's working. I mean, any upgrades and stuff like that, I'm not going to ask for. I mean, you're welcome to. I'm not going to turn it down, but I'm not going to ask for it. Yeah, that sucks. I hate those nights when the little ones don't feel good. A new folder in here, ready for Earth. Ready for Earth. I don't think I can reach that far. I'm going to try though. I'm going to spin this over here. We're going to watch this one print for a bit. I'll fix the zoom and stuff in a minute. Hit the print button. Now let's see if we can do it. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you, man. I do. I mean, I've been on summer break, but I'm not a teacher. As far as I can zoom in on that, it doesn't zoom in. Oh, wrong one. Alright, cool. That'll work in just a second. Ashley, be good. Be good. What's up, Ricky Tanner? How are you, buddy? The bed's heated. We're just waiting on the nozzle. And it'll come to life. A stay-at-home dad. That's cool too. I mean, if you can afford it, that's an awesome thing too. Well, David Nemi, let me get back up there because I missed that. I've had good luck with these sensors, these cheap ones, on 5 volts, okay? I ran one on this country bow over here. This right here, it's a 18mm sensor. And it was, I ran it at 5 volts. Even though it says 6 to 36 volts, I ran it at 5 volts. Okay? So, I figured it would do the same on here. It has not. I understand that. I do. Everybody's situation is different, Mr. 3D printer noob. I get it, buddy. I bet. Not only that, Tanya was mad. Tanya was mad at you because you got to go and she didn't. Let me get this other little piece of tape off of here. Tape and plastic out of the way so I can print something else. So let's go over this benchy, shall we? I'm actually really pleased with the benchy. The overhang leaves a little bit to be desired. That's because I had the temperature up too high. The bottom looks fantastic. Everything looks good. Yeah, that's printing. That's just going to print. I'll put it back over there in a minute. Oh, I need to turn it just a little bit, don't I? There you go. Yeah, but the cool thing with the nozzle booger on the country bow, it does the same stripe as the M2 and M3, so it cleans that off before you before it starts printing. Whew. Yeah, no, David, you're right. Look at the drawing sensors, right. Alright, so let's get this one back over here and let's look at this benchy. We'll check back in on the country bow in a minute. Alright, so here is the benchy. Like so. Come on, focus. Focus on the benchy. Yeah, it ain't focusing worth the crap. There you go. So, not too bad. Right there on the overhang, you can see I had some, maybe you could see. Yeah, you can see it hanging down there. So, see the overhang there. It's not too bad. The bow is good, so the cooling is working. There's some, some dimples on the side. Back on the back corners, I got a little bit of ringing. You can almost read 3D benchy on the back. Almost, not quite. The holes look good. They're round. The smokestack doesn't look too bad. The portals look good. The anchor holes look good. Not a lot of ghosting. The bottom, that's the bottom. I mean, it turned out, it's good. Yeah, no, I mean, it actually, it's Leonardo da Vinci. But yeah, no, it's turning out really good. So, can't complain. Cannot complain. And you say damn fine print for experimental. I've seen kits that people bought that aren't experimental that don't print this good. I understand that's, it's an experimental printer, but I've seen other printers that don't print that good. So, then I've seen some that print better, like the one I'm printing on right over here. Because this one right, wait a minute. I know you're here somewhere. There you are. That prints. So, all right. So let's print something else on the. I wonder. Let me go slice that and see if I can mirror. Can you mirror a print on a slicer? go to the Kuntry Klub profile. Hit OK. I'm going to go import. The range I'm getting is about 1.5 millimeters. I don't think so. I don't think you can. I don't believe you can in Simplify 3D. I get the probe to fit in the extruder part. This is actually the second probe. The first probe I printed a sleeve for. It actually had less of a firing distance than this one does. This is a 12 millimeter sensor, making it so. Okay, tell me how to do it on Simplify 3D. Because I'm just not seeing it. Later, Brian Vines. Well, this was 18 millimeters on the Kuntry bow before. Not doing that. The one on here is a 12. It's supposed to be a 4 millimeter firing. It's not. Alright, go to mesh, mirror mesh. I need to mirror the X. Yes, that did it. Alright, so if I then say prepare to print, let's go to G-code files over here. Let's delete this one. Yes. And I'm going to upload one. I'm going to do it from there. Hit OK. It's uploading. Yeah, no, you're right making it so. I think so too. I did say bye to Brian Vines, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Wait. Ta-da! Thank you, Joseph. I do appreciate that. Everybody who said something about it. Alright, let me catch up. My wife's going to be mad because I am using Z-Hop. I do always use Z-Hop. Making it so this one's a 12. Sorry. Trying to go back. Alright. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yep. Yeah. There is no sensitivity adjuster on this one. I took it out of the thing and looked it over. There's not one. And matter of fact, even the 18 that I've got right here, these little cheap $8 sensors, does not have an adjustment on it. The one I ordered does. It has a power adjustment on the side so that I can align that with the out hole and I can turn it up or down based on what I need. Yes, it's a heated bed. It's a 310 by 310 CR10 heated bed. So now let's go over here. See, and I've found out that on this, if I home all of my axes before I print, before I mass print, it works great. But even though I have a G28 in the file, if I just hit print, the G28 doesn't home it correctly. So it's weird. Yeah, no, they are. They are pretty stable. Yes, absolutely. The heat time is 12 volts, so the heat times are comparable to other 12 volt heated beds, and it's a 310 by 310. So yeah, no, it's this thing. Put it this way. Let me show you what I got yesterday. Let me find what I got yesterday. Oh, it's in the bottom of this freaking box. God dang it. Since Mr. Holly got me the glue, I went ahead and got me an Ultim panel. Okay, you can see this, I hope. It's a 1 millimeter thick Ultim PEI, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, polyethyramide or whatever this is. And it's 1 millimeter thick, only one, and it's clear. Okay, I mean it's got plastic on it now, but it is a clear sheet. Okay, this, it wouldn't sense through this. It would not sense through this sheet. So, alright, hold on. I am getting the MMU2. No, I do not have any dual extruders. So this, it wouldn't sense it through this sheet right here. And that's 1 millimeter thick. It didn't matter if I set it right down on top of it, it wouldn't sense through this sheet. So it's just crap. And I don't have the auto bed leveling, I don't trust yet. So that's why I'm watching. The temperature's coming up on the nozzle. So I'm gonna watch it because I don't trust it yet. You know, this one over here, I trust. My Mark III, I trust. My Haribo, I trust. The Ender 3, I don't know yet. The TiVo, maybe. The Monoprice Mini, I trust it to go. This one, not yet. The auto bed leveling, I don't know. Oh, not a problem, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Come by anytime that I'm here, or even when I'm not. We got Discord. So, yeah, no. Have a good day, sir, or good night. You're across the pond, so have a good night. It may be, but I mean, all of these are off of Amazon, so, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, have fun with that. Let's see. Perfect plastic laydown. If I could get it to do that every time, I would make my day. Trolling for dollars. Have a good one. Have a good day at work, sir. And the cool thing about this one is I've got it facing forward, so we'll be able to watch and see what it looks like. I flipped the frog on here so I can watch the frog. I want to see this first layer fill in. You know how it is. If I want to see it, I may be able to bring it up. I don't know yet. Let me see. We'll just watch it from there. But that's it with absolutely zero baby stepping anything. The Z height right now is 0.20. So I did the G29, which gives you the height map. Okay. Once you got the height map, you just hit G29S1 to use that height map when you run. And that's what it's laying down. So we're going to see. Now, I did print yesterday at 120 millimeters a second. I did. I don't even care to print that fast. 100 is about the top that I want to print with this at all ever. I'm still contemplating putting rubber feet on it today. I don't know if I'm going to do that. So what's everybody else got today? What's everybody else working on doing today? All right, get out of the way. Wait a minute. What the heck? There. Now, do your thing. Because we are, you know what we didn't do? Yes. I do need some corner braces, but I think it would do it on an aluminum one as well. I hear you. I hear you, Alkesh One. David, and that thing you gave me in 2 parts yesterday, I just super glued it together because I couldn't get my drill to go in from the top end. I didn't have a screwdriver bit long enough to get down in there to do it. So I just super glued it because I didn't want to drill from the bottom. People reach in there and stick their finger on the screw and get all mad at me and all that. Well, yeah. The Selenium Malkin, I need to do that. That's what I would like to do on this. Man, if I could get that friggin' filament right there to work, that would be awesome. That would be an awesome print. Because the color on this stuff, on this Alpta filament, is very nice. It's a very shiny silver, which is cool. It just prints like total crap. Total crap. Matt's back. Everybody hide. Quick, run, go hide. Nah, just kidding. What's up, Mitch? 3D's in the house. This is the one back here, and the other one that I use for my table are 920s. This one that I'm looking into is a GoPro Hero 3 Plus using a capture card. As you can see, Mike Whaley, they don't make you look any better. Matter of fact, they make you uglier, because you'll see when I get to ERRF, I'm much prettier in person than I am on camera. I know I am because I can see me right there and I'm not looking too hot. And I'm much prettier than that. That's right, ERRF. I'm ready. I am ready. What we're watching, Matt, is the Hypercube Evo. Right back here, printing. So, I am so ready. Actually need to move it just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Are you using OBS, Mike Whaley? Zimmy, I am going to do my best. When we get there, my wife is going to get a crash course on how to use the camera thing so that I can do interviews. I have the recorder. Everything is ready. Microphones are ready. All of that is ready. I am ready for all of it. So I'm taking extra batteries. I'm taking my Snowball. I am not, however, going to stream using any other camera. I'm going to use the laptop camera like I did at John Max. It worked good for what it was, and it's less that my computer has to try to run. So I'll probably use the Snowball, the built-in camera. I've got to move some other stuff. Okay. Yeah, all you have to do is get on the camera control, go to the camera itself, go to options, and go to camera control, and you can go to the second tab and zoom in and refocus and everything. Change the color. Like if I go on here, watch this. If I go on here, go to properties, configure video. Like you can take the white balance and clean it up so it actually looks like the color that it's supposed to be. Which I don't. You can change the saturation of colors. You can do all kind of stuff, man. Contrast, backlight compensation. You can do all this stuff. Turn the gain down so you're not blowing everything out. Then on the camera control itself, you can, it says you can pan, which you can when you're zoomed in, but you can tilt up and down. You can change the exposure, you can zoom, you can focus, you can do all that stuff. So yeah, anyway. Yep, you can. You absolutely can. And see this thing skipping now because it's running too fast. So I'm going to slow my extrusion rate down just a little bit and see how that helps. If it helps. But it's not. It's the temperature. So we're going to heat it back up some. It'll recover that. I'm not worried about that. As long as it does it before I get to the thing here. I don't know why it does that. It'll make no sense. And then it recovers fine, but that's just crap right there. That makes no sense. Yeah, I know. Have I done PID tuning? This does it automatically, I believe. When you select PID tuning, it over a few prints, it does the PID tuning and saves it to a file. So, anyway, that's enough on the cameras. But I don't understand why I'm getting the clicking. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm running this. This is Matter Hackers Pro PLA. It's running at 225 degrees, so it's absolutely hot enough. So, I don't know. M303. Use. Okay, she sent me a message. I must have missed something. Probably did. I missed somebody something. She sends me messages. It's normally not, I love you, baby. Joseph asked me. Yes, I was at Murph. I had that printer at Murph. I had my Haribo at Murph. And I had my Mark III at Murph. I had 3 printers on my table at Murph. I'm only going to have 2 this time, but I'm not just going to be standing at my table this time either. I'm going to have these printing, and I'll be moving around and doing interviews and stuff like that. So, it's one reason I need these to be reliable and just print. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, it was on a solid layer, though. I mean, it wasn't even on infill. So, I love my producer. She keeps me straight. I think it does support it. Oh, what I was going to tell you at people was hit Film Express. Check it out. Because from a feature standpoint, it's pretty BA. And no bother, baby. Thank you. And I'll leave it up now. I didn't have it up before. Let me look and see if it does. Let me see. PID tuning for Duet Wi-Fi. Okay. Hold on 1 second. So it's working well. Run M500s. Okay. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. No, I did check that, and it is feeding. It's feeding through fine. And like now, I'm not getting any clicking. It's feeding it absolutely fine. So I don't know. I'm going to turn my extrusion back up though. So I'm running the temperature at 225, and yeah, it's running. It's running. It's 9:25. Y'all know how to support the channel. We leave for ERRF today. Shoestring, but we'll do it down below. They're down there below, so it's cool. Now the write-up for the on the wiki for Duet is quite extensive on how PID works, about what each value means, and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, PID tuning the nozzle is much more important than PID tuning the bed. So, yeah. Thank you, J.R. Slater. I appreciate that. But y'all wanna make the trip to ERRF more comfortable? The links are below. Believe me, they are below. So, anywho, that's the last I'm gonna say of that. Y'all have been overly generous up to this point, and my wife and I are extremely grateful. Extremely grateful. And you are welcome. You are welcome at my table if you're coming to ERRF. You're welcome to come by, visit. If I've got a chair available, then you're welcome to take a load off, sit there and have a chat if I'm there, because I am going to be out and about a lot more at ERRF than I was at MRF. I stayed at my table at MRF, and I missed a lot. I'm really going to try my best not to miss near as much. Not only that, I want to hang out with you folks and hang out with other folks. You know, I will be there. J.R. Slater, I don't know what you look like. Y'all all know what I look like. So come take a selfie. You know what? That's a good way to give away some filament. Here we go. And I'll tweet this out later, but here we go. If you do a hashtag hold on, home, and you tweet a selfie with me with hashtag ERRF Country Club, I will draw from that to give away some filament. How about that? You can tweet a selfie. Hold on. There you go. I hear you, Joe Paddock. I hear you. Well, the other way I was going to do was be drop a name in a hat, but this is even better. This is even better. What's his name? JW Productions did it at Murph, and it worked out really good. Worked out really, really good. I did get a picture of you, Tanner. I took a picture of you eating breakfast. And I went back and looked at Tanya's pictures last night on Facebook. Damn, son, you got prettier as you got older. Yeah, it was a sneaky pic, wasn't it? I like doing sneaky pics, though. I like doing them when people are least expecting pictures. Hell yeah, like a fine Tennessee whiskey, buddy. Y'all never guess what I'm printing. Dang, Roy Holly got it right off. Just like that. It is not a frog. The frog is printing over here. I am printing the country frog in pink. I'm going to give it to Heather. My wife's like, you got to think for Heather. Well, Heather likes pink, and I don't. And I've got a couple rolls of pink. Well, actually, I've got this piece of roll of pink. I never did do her a proto pasta gnome or a proto country gnome, but she can do it herself because instead of opening the roll of filament and messing it up, I had a piece of roll left, so I'm printing her some things in that pink, and then I'm going to give her the entire roll, or Travis. So hopefully Travis will find me at ERRF and I can give him Heather's stuff. It is the base of a T800, and this time you'll be able to read it. It won't be backwards like this one was. So it should be this, but in blue and properly facing the T800. So hopefully in various shapes, various layers in various shapes. So yeah, I am going to take it back down to 220. Slow that heater down a bit. 225 is a little hot. A little hot. It's 9:30. We got 28 minutes. I will be on Discord after the show today, like every day, but it will be for a short period of time today. I am going to, yeah, I got to have everything done and ready to go when my wife gets here so we can put it in the car and go. Plus, I want to take a nap because I want to drive for 5 or 6 hours after she gets home at 5 o'clock. So I would like to drive until at least midnight, get us out of Georgia, maybe get into North Carolina, and if I'm really feeling it, I may push through to South Carolina. I mean to Virginia or whatever, and then get up and go on. Yeah, Joe Paddock, it won't be that way today. I better pick my damn clothes. I will. I'll have it all ready. I promise it'll be ready to go. It will be ready to go. I promise you it will. We will, Sean. We will. Are you coming? Are you coming to ERRF? It ain't that far for you, I don't think. Nope, she packed it last night at people. Thank you very much. She had to wash clothes first. Had to have some clothes washed before she could pack up. So she packed up last night. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Right. That's right. That's right. I didn't wash them for. You know, I don't mind washing clothes, but I refuse to fold clothes because the last time I folded clothes, she just looked at them and goes, "I'll refold them later." So what's the sense of me wasting my time and folding them if she's gonna have to redo it? I don't mind washing them, drying them. I'll put them in the dryer. It don't matter. What's it printing? That's the T800. I was wondering if I said something that looked that way. I know I wasn't doing it right. Right. I don't get it. They fit in the drawer. What the heck? What's it matter? What's it matter if the arm goes that way and then that way? No, it's got to go this way and then this way and then that way and no, screw that. Whatever. It takes you too long to do. Actually, she asked me to do the dishwasher today, and I will be doing it today. I only got one honeydew today, or two, and that's get my clothes together and do the dishes. I've got to get my toolbox ready because actually I've got my toolbox set for like Maker's Fair, so that you lay everything out and show everybody how stuff is working. Well, people come into a 3D. Yeah, I know how to fold clothes. Yeah, I'm glad he reminded me too. But I've got the stuff in it for like Maker's Fair, so like extruder motor and, you know, boards and all that stuff. So quit giving away secrets, Roy. My wife is in here. Shh. Fold the dishes, stack the clothes, I bet. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't like them, though. Because I kind of like, yeah, I sleep with feet out and all that stuff. And it's just not worth it for me. Let me bring that down a little bit more. Yeah, no. Yes, I know how to make a bed. I don't, but I know how. I never understood that. We keep our door closed to our bedroom. You can't see in our bedroom when you come in. So, what's the sense of making a bed? Yeah, it gets too hot. You're right. But I don't understand that. I get out of the bed, I throw the covers off, I get up, I do my daily thing, I go get in the bed, I go straighten, and I'm done. I don't have to worry about making a bed every day. That's just ridiculous. I don't need to feel like I'm walking into a hotel every time I go get ready for bed. There's really two times our bed gets made. One's when we change the sheets. You make the bed, of course. And then the other time it gets made is when my wife is going to fold clothes on the bed. So, that's the two times our bed gets made. I mean, unless she just gets a wild hair and wants to straighten the blankets. But as far as made, tucked in, all that stuff, twice. Well, not even the tucked in part, only once. Right there, Matt. That's exactly my point. That. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about dishes. That's why we use paper plates most of the time. You just throw them away. You don't have to wash them. Yeah, see, Mitch, the thing is, most of the time I just sleep under the sheet. I don't really sleep under a blanket at all. Well, no, I understand that, Minnesota Maker, if you have that issue. I get that. The cats are not allowed in there, so we don't have cat hair all over everything. The only time the dog comes in there is when we go to bed, and she gets on the foot of the bed, and she's little, so... There you go, Roy Hall. That's a good idea. That's a good question, Matrix Cone. If you live by that, that's your thing. Oh, Scalda made it. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Yeah, making my bed is not my first success of the day. Making a cup of this is my first success of the day. Other than opening my eyes, you know, that opening eyes thing, that's a success for me. Ice cold room and 3 blankets. I hear you, Zimmy. I hear you. How you feeling? You getting over your feeling badness or whatever? I hope you are. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Nothing much happening. We're just doing our thing, man. I appreciate you stopping by for sure. Hey, one of my members is me in the band uniform in high school. Yay! Sweet. I don't drink wine at all ever. So absolutely not, James. I would pass on the wine every time. How's your printer printing, my friend? I need to know. David Nemi, have a great day. If you're coming to ERRF, I'll see you there. Oh, that's nice. That's your oldest? My youngest will take hers in September. Her actual license, not her permit. So we will be doing that in September. Yeah, no, I did mine last night. Here, let me turn it off. My country bow over here, I redid it last night and did the wiring and stuff on it, and yeah, I was scared, but I printed and it's printing now, so it's not too bad. Here, let me throw a camera on it. We can throw it that way. Then I can close this one off. Go to the overhead. Woo! Get it right. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Come on, where you at? Overhead, right there. Go there. Let's go to configure video, camera brightness. Let's zoom in. That's as far as it's going to zoom. I'll just leave it on autofocus, and there we go. It's printing, and it's printing well, so can't complain. It's doing a good job. So cool, man, cool. Yeah, I redid the wires because, you know, I don't know if you remember right at Murph, I had my group holding it up. That's what I need to print. I need a group. They take so long though, so I won't be having a group. I'm printing a country tree frog right now, so cut that back off. So I will have both of these printed printers at ERRF running and working and doing stuff. So it's cool. So I don't think I can make my printed printer print any better. I don't think it could do any better than what it's doing right now. I think with a slicer profile I might be able to get rid of some things, but I don't think that it'll ever print any better than what it's printing now, because it's almost perfect. It's almost a perfect print. And tough too. But I have to say, James, this one didn't do too bad. Let me drop to 920. Go to overhead. Bring it down here. This one, come on. Where you at? There you are. This one didn't do too bad. It did a benchy this morning. Looks pretty good. Got some artifacting. That's on the hypercube back here, so not too bad. For this. Yeah, Matt, and I'm going to have some super glue as well because I'm bringing plastic printers. So I will have a couple of little bottles of CA glue that we could, you know. It was a successful build. It is working. The extruder exploded last night. The Chinese Titan Arrow that I had. So I took the one off of the TiVo, and that's what I've got running right now. Well, this is a 0.7 ounce. It was like $2 at Harbor Freight. Yeah, I saw where they have y'all right up by the stage too, man. That's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So, yeah, right after we get done here, I'm going to go get on Discord for a minute, and then I'm going to go get my clothes ready like my wife told me to. Yeah, I know by the maker stage. I understand. $40 for 60. Damn it, boy. I'll tell you what, though. That should be plenty of glue. You probably wouldn't even need the other stuff. Just that one bottle of super glue. I'm hoping that this will do some fill-in here in a minute before we get to the end of the show. But this is absolutely better than the base on my first one. The letters are still kind of jacked up, but that's from shrinking. And I think there's a little bit of stringing in there that you can see. So they don't look too bad. I'm hoping that the rear corners look a little better than this one. But it was actually printing this one really well in the 3D Solutech. So you got activator 2. God bless America. My frog back there is almost done with his hat. Really making it so. Why? Oh yeah. I am definitely printing that. I've got a couple off of this printer. Not the greatest, but got a couple of them off of here. And now I'm printing one at normal size. Because this is 150. This one's 200. I haven't printed a normal size one on here yet. I might do that next. I printed my Ada Linda back here, but broke her because of the under extrusion. No, that's fine. No. That's cool. Ooh. Oh, I bet it is. If it melts it together. I bet so. But somebody asked earlier about the shaking of this at 120 millimeters. I don't think it shakes any more than the aluminum one would. Yeah, no doubt about that, making it so. I don't like the white stuff, and there's some of that on there. So, yeah, the printed solid I can see. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'd have to check it out because I've never even heard of it. So Matt, you're taking off half a day, right? Coming down? I think me and Regina's going to get up early Friday and go to Gettysburg, so we won't be back, I don't think, for lunch. It really depends on, you know, how far it is and how far we get into what we want to see while we're there. No, you're not. I actually went to, all right, buddy. Take care. Making it so, I actually went to Harbor Freight. They have a plastic welding kit, which is basically a soldering iron made for welding plastic together. So yeah, no, you're not the only one for sure. Okay, cool. No, I haven't, J.R. Slater. I have not. I absolutely have not ever been. So, looks like Shom just left. That's what they said, you know, that's what they said, and my wife's into that thing, into that kind of thing. So it's really cool that we get to go. .5 hour one-way Dragon Monk. If I go there, then I go directions to .1 hour and 42 minutes is what it says. Which is okay because it looks like it's all pretty much interstate driving. Nope, that's not interstate. Thought it was, but it's not. It's not an interstate. What am I printing? The T800 Sonic Alchemy. The Terminator Bust. That's what I'm printing. The Terminator Bust. You need to. They actually turn out pretty cool looking. They're not bad. Which this is bad filament and it turned out like crap, but they don't turn out too bad. So yeah. You know, the last time I was in Shenzhen, I've never been to friggin' Shenzhen, China. Have no idea what to do there. No idea whatsoever. Thought I was finna give you a tip, didn't you? No, never been to Shenzhen, China. Never been to China. I felt like I was on a slow boat to China sometime. But never been. Never ever been. Yeah, it looks like an hour and 42 minute drive. So, if we get up and leave at 7 o'clock. We'll be there by, 9 o'clock. Spend a couple hours there. 11 o'clock. Get back by 1 o'clock. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. That's funny because I don't even have any friends that have ever been there. Unless one of you have been there and you're my friend. So. There's a lot there. There is a lot there. A lot. Hong Kong is better. Never been to Hong Kong either. Go figure, right? Nah. Go figure. Oh, Dragon Monk, this doesn't look like a major highway going that way, but it may be. And I'll be going away from Maryland, so, we'll have to see how the traffic is. I don't know if it goes in both ways. I know a lot of cities it's just one-way stuff, so, I really don't know. Uzbekistan. No. What's up, JT? How are you, my friend? Oh, the Kuntry Frog finished. Let me go pull him off. He's a little stringy, but he turned out good, too. Turned out really good. Underneath, this is off of the Country Bow. Country Bow plastic printer. Really nice. Nice frog. With the country hat on. So, here we going. Got a couple other things I got to print on here that I haven't tried yet. And I'm hoping I have enough filament on here for it. So, let's see what's next. Nope. I'm going to print the same T800 that I'm printing over here. No, those letters look really good. That's stringing in there that makes it look like that. That's actually a pretty good print. I'm not going to lie. And very, very good. Very good print. Very, very good print. I'm happy. Very happy. And I sliced that this morning and stuck it on there. So it's working very nicely. Is the STL on Discord for the frog? I'm not sure. I think it is. I believe so. Lots of tourists. I bet, Mr. Slater, I bet. Well, that man wouldn't be very busy because he'd just be laying in one spot, JT. He was trying to kick himself in the butt, right? You can actually put one in the G code, Joe Paddock, for every model. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be there. Like the one that I do on here. This is in the G code. It's just a programmed line that extrudes filament. That's all it is. Oh, I gotta go. Y'all tell everybody bye. Y'all have a great day. If I don't see you before then, we'll see you at ERRF, because I don't know if I'm going to do this while I'm driving or not. So meet me in the Discord. We'll talk a little bit more, and then I gotta go. So no, it's just in my scripts on my slicer. So try that. We'll talk to you in a minute. See you in a bit, red light. Later, everybody. Y'all have a great day.